back, everybody. Is your dad a sports fan? If so, how about getting him a chance to win a huge prize package with tickets to all of his favorite local sports teams and so much more? It's all thanks to the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation. Today, Jay Cicero, the president and CEO, is here to tell us more about this amazing opportunity. Welcome to the show, Jay.
Thanks, Malik. Appreciate you having it on.
Yes, thanks so much for this opportunity. I can tell you now, my dad definitely wants in on this. The name of the prize is the Premier Season Ticket Raffle. Tell us a little bit more about this and how it works.
Well, it's a fundraiser for the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation, and our organization bids upon and manages major sporting events for the economic benefit of the state and city. And so we're the group that bids upon and puts forth these events and manages these events here in the city. We did the men's Final Four a couple years ago in 2022. We've got the annual R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl. We're producing a pickleball event with Drew Brees this summer,
in August. Yes.
And we're also the management group for the 2025 NFL Super Bowl.
And you all are able to put on a lot of these events through your fundraising efforts like this raffle. So tell us a little bit more about this raffle.
Well, the raffle is the most incredible raffle of tickets and sporting events ever. It's $100. And you can enter as many times as you want.
$100 per entry.
Per entry. gnosports.com/win is the place to visit. But one winner will be picked on 4th Down and 4 here on August 27th. And the winner will win two regular season game tickets to all Saints games. All Pelicans games, all LSU football, basketball, baseball, LSU gymnastics, LSU women's basketball, UNO basketball and baseball, Tulane football, basketball, and baseball.
Amazing.
The Zurich Classic and the R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl, the Sugar Bowl. The NOLA Gold in there, but 2 tickets to that and much more. And one winner will win all of those tickets and be able to go to all those events.
And look, your seats have already been picked, everybody. I asked Jay, and they're good seats, okay? Especially for $100 per entry, because if you add up all of those tickets, how much is this prize package actually worth?
It's over $20,000 in value if you paid face value for these tickets. So we're fortunate to have a lot of partners in this, with all of these groups. But the important piece is that we're raising funds in support of the operations of the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation.
And that's what's so amazing, everybody. And again, you have until August 27th at noon to sign up. All you have to do is go to the website, right? And you can enter as many times as you want.
That's correct.
I love it so much. And again, this is all a fundraiser for the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation, which is an amazing organization. Talk to me a little bit more about planning those big events. How much does it really cost to plan those events? Obviously a lot, because you all have to fundraise.
Well, we have to fundraise for the events, and that's on top of what fundraising for the Sports Foundation itself. So there's a Sports Foundation, and then there's the events on top of them. So for the men's Final Four, it's around a $10 million budget that we had to raise in order to cover the costs for that. For the annual R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl, it's an additional $2 million every year that we have to raise on top of what the Sports Foundation has annually. And then Super Bowl is up over $20 million in fundraising that we have to do, and that's private, public fundraising that has to go together in order to fulfill all the obligations in the bid. And
that's what's so cool about this opportunity, everybody. Not only do you get to win an awesome prize, you get to help fundraise so that you can enjoy these events if you watch them on TV or go to the game. Now, I gotta ask you, Jay, since I've got you here, you know New Orleans is hosting the Super Bowl, I believe in what, 2025?
2025.
Can you give us a little, tease on what we can expect? The Saints, of course, in the Super Bowl. We know that for sure. But how is planning going for that? Y'all have already started?
We have started, and we've started over a year ago, but it's picked up significantly in the past 6 months since the Super Bowl was hosted in Arizona. And so we've had site visits from the NFL in April. We'll have another one in 2 weeks. We'll have some in the fall, and then it becomes monthly after Las Vegas hosts in February. And so the planning is ongoing. We have to have every facility in the city on hold. They're going to use, obviously, the Superdome, the Smoothie King Center, Caesar Superdome, Smoothie King Center, and the Convention Center, the entire Convention Center. So we have to pay for all that, and that's part of those over $20 million budget that we have to fundraise for, is the expenses associated with that. There's the 2 teams that'll be here for 8 days.
One will already be there because it's the home team.
Well, that'd be, that'd be great. That'd
Absolutely.
be great.
New quarterback.
We used to say it never happened, but it happened 2 years.
Let them know, okay? Let them know.
With Tampa and Los Angeles hosting the Super Bowl, as well as their teams being in it. But then, one of the opportunities that people don't realize is the number of media that come and cover the event for 8 days. There's 6,000 credentialed members of the media that covers Super Bowl.
It's going to be a great event, and look, in order to have that event, everybody, we need to fundraise. A great way to fundraise is through this upcoming opportunity. Look, to purchase your raffle ticket to win the ultimate Louisiana Sports Experience, log on to gnosports.com/win or scan the QR code on your screen. You can also call the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation at 504-525-5678. Remember, the name of the opportunity is the Premier Season Ticket Raffle. You have until Sunday, August 27th at noon to enter. One winner will be picked, and they will have a drawing live that night on WWL's 4th Down on 4, which comes on after the 10 o'clock news. Good luck to everybody entering. We'll be right back.